Mm. 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 Why do you keep following me around? I'll have you know, I've got the power of God and anime on my side. So what if I'm a demon? Doesn't mean I can't enjoy anime. Of course I can. It's my right. So, what about the pin? You trying to buy it from me or something? You... You know about Super Space Pretty Princess too? There's no way. I'm practically the only one around here who knows that. Come here. We gotta go someplace private, and I gotta question you. Doesn't matter. I said so, so get going. We're going this way. Of course. I can't let you know. I spilled too much all at once. And you're the only one who can relate to me like this. I'm so excited to talk to you about it. You don't understand how much I've waited for someone like you. My brothers, they don't understand, and they'll never understand it. So what if I like weeb things? The neat life is for me. Except, well, for us, maybe. You'd be my first person to know what this is, let alone know half of my hobbies. Please, you gotta follow me. If not for you, then who am I gonna ask? I've not really been good at the socializing thing. I'm just an otaku. That's the thing I'm best at, is being a fan of things. You wouldn't understand, would you? Well, you might, but you're not as big of a fan as me. You can't be. No one's allowed. The world's unfair sometimes. Not everyone gets you. And I think you might understand that, and well, just come along. Are you sure you're really an otaku? Like me? Look, you either get it or you don't. If you know, you know. The other pins? Yeah, so? What about them? You seem to know. Why would I care? The reason I took you, I wasn't thinking. It's whatever. Now that you're here, I can ask you, what is it you're into and how much? So you're a fan of TSL too? No, it's not a problem, just... You'll never be as big of a fan as me. I won't allow it. I can't allow it. It would be simply impossible, improbable, and it'd piss me off. It's all you need to know. Look, there's not much I know how to talk about, but you seem a little more approachable than the average person here. And I'm a little bit thankful. Don't even get me started on the theatrical version. I don't want to ever talk about that or even remember it. It's scum of this earth. Die. Die, die. Not you. It's the bad TSL. They should just stick with the 2015 one. Look, you understand or you don't, and it looks like you do understand. Why were you hiding? Shouldn't you be proud of being who you are? I know it's not easy when people understand what you're into. It gets embarrassing because they judge you for things. And sometimes you just want to weeb out and they just don't get it. I see that. I see that now. It's definitely how you are. Just be yourself. I'd never judge you. Unless you try and be a bigger fan than me. You ever get like that and claim unfounded things, I don't know what I'll do. Favorite Lord birthday name? What? I just wanted some information about you. I'm not writing it down. That's just me making mental notes. Sometimes I do that just when I'm nervous. I can't look you in the eyes, okay? You want me to say it? I'm not good around social things. If I have to, I have to, but not with things like this. So, you like the third too? I guess we got similar taste. That's kinda cool. I'm just not sure about you yet. No offense. I don't want to say that I'm not trusting you. It's just I've not really had a good run of things lately. So it's hard to trust people. Yeah. Us weebs gotta stick together. That's what I might say if I could trust you. But how do I know I can? How do I know I can trust you? A lot of times people try and get you close, and then they use you. And besides, I don't know, something about you. You remind me of myself. That's not always a bad thing. In fact, I think who you are is kinda cool. But if you're just a stinking weeb like me, then aren't we both just being a detriment to the other? You think it's just as cool to be a weeb? Just as cool to be an otaku? That was the dumbest and coolest thing I've ever seen someone do. Don't think I'm too impressed yet, but I'm a little impressed. I'll give you that. Don't let it get to your head. If you do, you might go too far. And when people go too far, they get annoying. No offense to you. So, did you see the new episodes airing of the latest anime last night? I think my favorite was Hamefura. It was pretty good. I liked that the lead, she's not annoying. And maybe it's embarrassing that I'd watch something like that. But I have no shame with it. Anime is art. Just like manga. Just like interpretations of stories. They all have something I envy. That creativity. It makes me feel alive. It makes me feel like I'm not just static. I hate feeling like I'm stuck. That's why sometimes life isn't fair. Sometimes people are lucky, and sometimes they're not. But I think maybe, just maybe, I was lucky in meeting you here. You commenting about that pin. It's strange. You probably didn't even mean to, judging by your reaction. You were shocked, but I heard you. And I have good ears, you know. Cute as justice. Shut up. You weren't supposed to hear that. I was just talking to myself, nothing. It doesn't matter what I was talking about. You don't need to know. There you go again. Breaking past things that are not that easy to break. Icebreakers. Conversations. Some people are lucky to be gifted with that. I need to be really close to someone. To feel comfortable talking to them. Don't you feel that? Isn't that why you turned to anime? Because 3D people suck. And because maybe some bad experiences with them. I'm not one for 3Ds. I get it. Not everyone's like that. Not everyone has to be. But that's still not my experience of it. I get it. I'm just a stinking otaku. And they always say it. Well, they don't, but it seems like they do with their eyes. And maybe it's just me being self-conscious. I know it can be. I know sometimes I get out of myself. envying others, getting jealous easy. I have a lot of faults, you know. But I think that's why I was always searching for someone who could understand me, could understand why I get so jealous. And, well, you might be the first 3D person I've ever met that I can hold a conversation with when we're strangers. Would you like to be more than strangers? It's not because of that. It just sounded like it'd be more fun if I had someone to watch the anime with. 'Cause 2D is my life. But if there's one 3D exception, I can accept that because cute is justice. Don't let it get to your head, dummy. If you do, then what am I going to do? I won't know how to face you. I already can't face you. Looking at you, it's too embarrassing. So, why did you follow me in the first place? You only kind of make sense. I get it. You're into otaku culture too. You're a fan. Maybe not as big as me, but you're still a fan. You're a fan of me too. I can't look at you. No, it's not because... It's the opposite. It's not because you're ugly or bad looking. It's because you're so cute that when I look, it's embarrassing. What am I supposed to do? Just stare and show you me blushing? What if I go into demon form without thinking about it? It'd be so embarrassing. Usually it's only when I'm mad, but when I get embarrassed too. And then, what if you used it against me to make an H situation? I'm not ready for my H scene yet. We haven't even gone down the proper route. We still need to be friends first, right? Or at least a date or something. Then again, if this is an H novel, I'm not sure what's gonna happen. Nervous? Of course not. Why would I be nervous? You're the one who's nervous. I'm just reacting this way because you're reacting strange. It wasn't me. Look, if this is the route we're supposed to go on, then I'll choose to go for the best ending possible. Have you ever played a dating game? Yeah, I've played a lot of them. And that's why I kind of was hoping maybe we could have a date or something. Look, I've never had one. I don't even know how they go other than in 2D. Do you want to come to my room and watch some anime or something? Look, you obviously don't have to. And I'm not even sure what I'm saying, or why I'm saying it. I'm not even very sure what I'm supposed to do here. But I am sure it'd be a shame to not have time with you. After meeting someone that I have so much in common with, I feel like I can't just go back. Want to go with me to cafe or something? We can go there, and then after, we'll watch some anime together. Or just talk about what we like. I always had a complaint with those dating games. Sure, the 2D people, they're adorable. They're perfect even. I love them, but something about you emulate their 2D character. It's like you're 2.5D or something. I have something to show you. It's a little embarrassing, but this. Yeah, I've been working on it. It's a manga. Yeah, I like to do art. Drawing. It gives me a way to express myself, especially when I'm angry. Even if sometimes I'll go into demon form for the stupid reasons. Some people are so lucky they don't have to deal with that. Other people not so much. Like me. Life is so unfair. And that's fine. Even if it is, right now I don't care. 'Cause I'm being vulnerable here, and trying to give you a way to progress this route. Though I can't tell if... well, which one of us is the player and which one of us is the route. So, I guess we'll have to find the old-fashioned way. Yeah. It's a manga about... magical things and isekai, and it has lots of romance and stuff. 'Cause I always looked forward to romance. It just never seemed like it was for me. Like there was anyone who'd ever understand me. Being the third oldest put me in an awkward place. Especially with my hobbies, my obsessions. No one gets me. Not like that. But you feel different. You feel more real than anyone in this world. And I get it. My brothers aren't bad people. That's not the point. I don't care if they're good or bad. They're just not me. They're not like me. They'll never understand why I like what I like and why I don't like what I don't like. Look at me, tripping over words like this. Listen, if you like manga too, would you like to help me with that? I mean, ideas, and I was hoping maybe at the next manga showcase we could have you cosplay since you look like this character here. That might be why I wanted to talk to you so much. 'Cause cute is justice and all that. And besides, don't get cocky. That's not what I meant to say. The point is, I just want you to know that I don't usually approach people like this. I mind my business. I keep to myself, so doing this is so difficult for me. Like I said, the lucky people have all the conversation genes, and I got all the recessive and reclusive things. You're somehow really frustrating and really relatable all at once. And I'm not sure how to handle you. But I want to geek out with you. I want to have somebody who I don't need to hold back with. That's why when I look at you, I want to try something a little. It's, illegal and stuff. Not actually legal or something. That would be stupid. I don't break laws. But it's more illegal in the sense that the outfit's kind of difficult to pull off. But you have the perfect body for it, so I thought maybe if I asked, you'd be able to help me and be my cosplay model. Please, if it's not too much, would you? I'd really appreciate it. If you decide to, then thank you. And if you don't feel bad. We can still be close. It's just you have this really cute demeanor about you, and I really think I might be fond of you. It's not like that. Maybe it is. I don't know myself sometimes. You're seeming more like the main character than I am. Now I'm beginning to think you're going down my route instead of me going down yours. It's strange, isn't it? Doesn't the world seem like its routes sometimes? You have to choose a route for a career path. You have to choose a route for what you like, things you don't like. You have to choose a route for what you do, who you protect, who you don't. We all make mistakes in that, but the difference is people judge those who favor duty, and I hate that. I want to embrace what I love, and I want you to be able to embrace it too. I know you're closeted about it, sort of. Mostly because you're afraid people will judge you, right? well, we'll be the ones laughing in the end. If we're successful, then we can prove them wrong. That it wasn't just a desire, a love for something that can never love us back. If we can make those feelings of those 2D characters come to life in 3D, it'll cross a boundary that most people can't. It'll make something that feels more real than real. And sometimes reality feels surreal, doesn't it? That's what it's felt like when I met you. Because it's like you stepped right out of my game. Right out of my book, right out of my dreams. I didn't mean to say something so embarrassing. Anyways, if you decide to, you can meet me tomorrow at the comic convention. Here's your ticket. Bye. I shouldn't have left. But what am I going to do? It's their fault too. If they're the main character, they have to choose my route, right? Then maybe they will. And if they don't, I don't need them, right? Stop beating so fast, Heart. Come on. You just met them. They think it's totally creepy if you told them it was love at first sight. That stuff only exists in mangas. It can't be real, right? There's no way. No way. I can't accept this. You're late. I see. It's my fault. I shouldn't be blaming you. It's okay. There's still a half hour. We both got here early enough. But still, you should be careful. When we're out there, at the comic panel, make sure that you're not, doing anything strange or, get the wrong idea. You're just here to embody the character. This one here. And, yeah, I'll be myself. I'm gonna try and make sure it sells well. And you can help me. Pass out these. And stay around the stall. It can get a little creepy with some of the people, but trust me, I'll protect you. That may have sounded cheesy, but look, don't worry about that. I'll protect you. That's all you need to know. And anything else, I'll deal with it. So, you ready for this? Thank you for showing up. I thought you almost weren't gonna be here. You can get dressed behind there. No one can see. It's completely covered. There's no cameras or anything. I won't look. I'm facing forward anyways. Henry, get back here. You almost got away from me. You shouldn't do that. What if someone hurt you? Not meaning to, of course, but still. You saw... How much did you see? Never mind. You look stunning in that. Now, here is what you should do. I had to check to be sure. I can't really look you in the eyes, but I figured least I could do is try this one time. Try and make it fair, even though life is unfair. You're lucky, you know. You look like such a beautiful character. No, demon form. Sorry. It's not what you think. It's not what you think. I didn't think you were that cute. It accentuates your cute, and cute is justice, and you remind me of my favorite in 2D. But you're in 3D, so that's just how it is. And so, yeah, this is Henry. Henry the 8th. Yeah, there's 8 different Henrys. This Henry's special. He came from a faraway place. He told me it's a different dimension, with superheroes and villains. Some place called, I don't know, Hero Society or something. He also says his name is Coda, but I named him Henry VIII. He doesn't have a choice in the matter. He says you look cute, too. What are you saying? You can't just say something like that. That's embarrassing. I can't say that to them. They have every right. Nothing. And he basically... He said I should do something that I'm definitely not doing. And I refuse. It doesn't matter. Don't worry about it. You should be focused on, well, having fun out there. If it wasn't fun for you, then what's the point of this? I know you're helping me out, and I should be grateful. I just... Sometimes I feel like I have this prickling feeling. It hits me right in the heart. And then I turn into my demon form and get a little embarrassed because it affects me. Even a little bit physically. Cute as justice. Cute as justice. Look away. Pure thoughts. Pure thoughts. What do you expect me to say? When I look at you, it's just different. You in cosplay is my favorite things to see. I think if this really is a route, then it's no wonder why I'm blushing so much. I can't look at you, but can I hold your hand? I always wanted to feel what it's like. Yeah. I like it. A little bit. Just a little bit. Your hand. It's so soft. Mine. Warm. I'm glad you think so. But I'm not sure how to respond. Hey, why are we going back into the changing room? It's gonna start in 30 minutes. We can't... I'm not sure I understand what you're going for, but you should be careful. What do you mean Henry VIII will watch the... He's smart, but still, leaving him alone like that, and you... I told you I can't look you in the face. Forcing me to... Pinning me against the ground like this. You can't just do that, can you? I'm not stopping you. Of course not. Because cute is justice, and I'm not sure how to handle you, if I'm being honest. You're getting awfully close. Hey, snap out of it. Before it's too late. You have to stop this. Otherwise, That was my first and second kiss. And I went into demon mode again. Mostly because of a chain reaction you caused. You're secretly the devil in the story. You tricked me with your innocence, right? It's strange, demon calling a devil what they are. I didn't expect you to have a demon form too. Hey, what do you think you're doing? You know, I never thought I'd get to go down this route. It's so different than I expected. More virulent, a lot more embarrassing. Are you gonna let me get up? Or did you want to stay like this for a while? Then I guess I don't mind. We can stay like this for a bit. Aren't you embarrassed? I thought a fellow weeb would understand. Doing things in 3D. It's anxiety-inducing, but somehow with you it wasn't. It felt so much more like I was in my game. In the mangas I always wanted to be. I felt a kind of connection with you that I never had with someone else. It's embarrassing, sure, but I wouldn't change it. I couldn't bear to. You're the only one for me in this 3D world. So, you better not betray me. I'd be so pissed off, and I'd never forgive you if you do. Got it? And I might be your biggest fan, but it doesn't change the fact that I'm the bigger otaku, and I'm proud of that. Even if I'm just a stupid otaku, I'm not completely worthless, I know. I'm glad you find worth in me. Could I have another kiss? Please? I half didn't expect that to work. Especially with how serious you were looking. Then when that smile cracked, it made my heart beat faster and my cheeks flush, and I went demon form again. Look at me. All this time, I don't know how to hold back with you. Then again, isn't it better that way? Isn't it better to have a relationship just like the routes in our favorite romance, visual novel, passionate H game? It doesn't matter which. I'd always choose yours. And won't you give me the good end? We can strive for it together. I'm sure there's going to be a bumpy ride all the way through, but I'm willing to face every rival and prove that I'm the one who deserves you. So when I kiss you, someday, maybe it will mean more than anything else. Maybe my kiss, or when I hold you, when I grab these beautiful hands of yours too. Maybe then, it'll make your heart flutter just like mine. You make mine flutter so much, I swear I'd die if not for the fact your kiss gave me so much life. You're difficult to understand, and it makes you both frustrating, beautiful, unpredictable, and incredibly fun to be around. Would you like to see my collection? Manga and video games, anime, you name it. I've collected so many. Probably ones you haven't seen before. I'd love to show you my favorites. Have you ever seen Steins Gate? Maybe Planet? Or Your Lie in April? I'm kind of a sucker for romance, if you didn't know. So it's kind of shocking that I got a romance of my own. I always thought it was my job to look at it from afar. But now that I have you, You're my perfect rat. The one I always wanted to exist but never thought would. So won't you be my MC? MC. Does that mean I get to be your hero? I sure hope so. Because I think I've fallen in love with you.